Hello guys and girls, and I'm so excited to introduce my 5th episode of How to Capture. Before we've had planes, we've had sunsets, we've had slow motion and we've had reptiles, and today it's all about nature. Basically this is a how to capture again. I'm going to show you a 3-minute compilation of nature, and then afterwards I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to capture that nature. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to pass over to myself in Cornwall. Here we go. Hello guys and girls, and welcome to YouTube. This is my channel, Ollie JHN, and today I'm here in the wild of Cornwall. There's not really a better place than here in the lovely wild Cornwall. From the sea, where there's sea lions and whale watching, we've got dolphins, there's kestrels up on the cliff tops, and there's weird insects and caterpillars and all sorts. But basically there's loads and loads of wildlife, and that makes this place perfect. So thank you, and hope you enjoy this compilation. Over the past few years I've had the privilege to get close enough to capture the following shots. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed that compilation. Now it's time for those 5 tips. The 5 tips that are going to be telling you how to capture nature in the best possible way. So tip number 1, it's all about zoom. Now, if you can get a camera, bridge camera, DSLR for example, instead of your phone, it's going to be a lot better, because a camera like that can do a hell of a lot of zooming, usually up to 40 to 50 times. And that's going to mean you could stand a lot further back and get a lot closer to the nature without scaring it. It's going to mean you can get more natural shots, and obviously with the nature still there without flying away if it's a bird, or running away if it's a cat or whatever it is. So basically a zoom is a key thing. That's tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2. It's all about opportunities and location. So obviously you're going to need the opportunity to go to the right locations that have the nature there. So I've been to several places where it's more richer in nature. I mean, if I step out my front door, there's a motorway there. the most I'm going to have is a squash pigeon on the front windscreen. But if I go to places like Cornwall, for example, there's going to be a lot more nature, from sea life to bird life to insect life, etc., etc. But Cornwall isn't the only place. Obviously, there's loads and loads of places across the world, if that be Australia, if that be parks, even on a local scale. Tip number 3 is all about the lighting. Now, obviously, to capture nature, you usually want the best lighting, ideally sunlight. In night time, it's going to be very hard to capture anything. Flashes are going to scare it. You're going to get the glare in the eyes, etc., etc. So, yeah, a nice daylight, a bit of sun on the creature, especially birds, it comes out excellently. Tip number 4, it's all about you and how you approach it. Obviously, you can go walking through a woods like a giant and you're going to scare everything that's there. So it's all about being quiet, expecting to see stuff everywhere. So, for example, when I went to Shawn Park a few years ago, there was a snake there. So it's all about, you know, walking quite quietly, looking in places, the right places, etc., etc. So it's how you approach it yourself. You can't just expect to appear somewhere and all the nature's going to come to you. Finally, it's tip number 5, and that's about the edit. So here I have a few examples. I'm going to talk over them. Okay, so our first example is the flowers, and you can see the pink and the greens can really be brought into focus here. It's going to make the picture look a lot better. Secondly, with the seagull, you can see the crispness of the feathers now and the blue of the ocean in the background. It really brings the photo to life. And finally, with the caterpillar, it's all about the brightness and the lighting on the caterpillar, and also the colours, which is done through exposure. So now let's look at those pictures side by side so you can see direct comparisons. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, then please do give it a like. Don't hesitate to do that. If you did like my channel, then please do subscribe, which you can do so by clicking on the bottom right hand corner and hovering over my logo and clicking subscribe. And finally, please do comment below on any questions you may have. Thank you so much for watching this nature video. I'm going to enjoy Cornwall. Thank you so much for watching, and it's been Ollie JHM. Bye bye, thank you.